Okay, we are on page 311 and we are working on solving algebra equations. Now in the book on page 311 it does say use algebra tiles, but we are going to use that same setup that we have been doing on the previous units. What has to happen on one side has to happen on the other side. The first thing we want to do is we want to isolate the variable. We want to get x by itself, and we do that by dividing by 4. 4 divided by 4 gives us x by itself. Whatever happens on one side of the equal sign has to happen on the other side of the equal sign. 16 divided by 4 is 4. The answer is x equals 4. Then the final step would be checking your work. Make sure you go back to your original problem. Your original problem is 4x equals 16. Plug in what we think x is. We think x is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. That does check out. I have solved that problem correctly. On page 311, number 16, we have 15 equals 5x. Again, make your little lines. We have to isolate the variable. The first thing we have to look at is 5x. 5x divided by 5 gets x by itself. If we divide by 5 on one side, we have to divide by 5 on the other side. 15 divided by 5 is 3. X equals 3. In order to check my work, my original equation was 15 equals 5 times x. We now think x is 3. So we're going to plug in 5 times 3 to get 15, and that does check out. The last one we're doing here is number 10. This is 2x equals 16. 2x equals 16. We have to isolate the x. 2 divided by 2 is x. 16 divided by 2, x equals 8. To check your work, go back to the original problem. The original problem is 2x equals 16. We're going to physically plug in that 8 over the x. 2 times 8 equals 16. I did check my work, and it does work out. Once again, this is solving algebra problems, dealing with multiplying and dividing, and it's on page 311.